Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
To the rim. No good. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young. Takes stock of the floor. Trae Young. To Parker. Jabari Parker. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
And I know I'm not supposed to be biased. I'm not supposed to be rooting for guys, but I'm riding with Jabari. Get your work.
Here comes the screen. Curry. Fires the 3. Off the mark. No good. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Jabari Parker. Swats in.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Trae Young. To Parker. Driving right to the basket. Oh, he got a piece of it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Jabari Parker. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting.
Jabari Parker is like an enemy.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a plug in the park.
Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Oh,
I think that's a big block my shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Curry. 4-3. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Green. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Trae Young to Parker. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Trae Young, great looking vision. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Over to the right side. Beyond the arc for 3. D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one.
I'm here. I got ball.
to Trae Young. Short jumper stays out. And a chance coming up at the line.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
And gets both to drop at the line. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Oh, he can't connect. To Russell. Here's a chance from long range. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Has a chance. The screen sets him up for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Curry. For 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. To Parker. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball.
I got ball. That's me. Hey, big screen right there.
Trae Young to Parker. Jabari Parker. With that, he's 5 for 9.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Trying to cash in, and he drains it.
I know this is going to sound crazy, but it's so hard to guard a bad shooter. Their form throws your pace off on how you defend it. Sometimes there's nothing you can do.
Doesn't get the bounce. The follow won't go either. To Curry. Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Off the mark on the first free throw.
Golden State, number 16.
Misses the second as well. Got a piece of it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Here's Atlanta. Draymond Green. Huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Parker won't go down. And the nice finish at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Trae Young to Parker. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Count it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. It's Atlanta ball.
My ball.
To Parker. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Ah, rocking the rim.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
To Parker. Has a look. Jumper's good.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Number 20.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Hawks have it. To Parker. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. That pass stolen by the Hawks. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. To Parker. Wide open look, won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was...
Oh, I thought that was a dunk. Easy.
Not too many times you see a poster for the defender, but that was brilliant.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Into the game for the Atlanta Hawks. Number 34.
To Allen Crabbe. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Got it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Has a chance. Off the mark.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was his shot.
Screen coming. Deep left corner. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Yes! Three-pointer is good.
Think about how smart of a play that is, to have the awareness to get behind the three-point line off the step back.
They'll take 3 over 2 any day of the week.
I got ball. This is all me.
Ah, you've got to get that one to go. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
From long range, knocks it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
And a throwdown.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
I'm on D. You gotta get up on that. Stay in front of, watch the shot.
And he hits.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Shot from the lane won't go. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Fires the three. And the rebound taken by the Warriors. Deep three at the buzzer. We played one with the visiting Warriors out on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. The shooting in that first quarter was white hot. It's got to be hard to think these teams can keep up that pace in the second.
If anything on this game, Ed, you have to expect the unexpected. When players have range that extend outside the gymnasium, oh, we're going to get a chance to watch something special.
Warriors basketball. And the basket good at the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
I got ball.
Trey Young to Allen Crabbe. Almost unlucky bounce.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired.
Flushes down the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
A big finish at the rim.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to...
Oh, Draymond with the putback slam.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Here comes the screen. The drive, right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. Nothing going here on that drive. To Allen Crabbe.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe. Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Trey Young. From Around the painted area, won't go down. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Here we go.
Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Throws it up.
Trap this. Come on,
To Trae Young. To the rim. Lays it up and in. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Listen up, fans. Tickets for the next home game are still available at the box office. Buy one or more tickets before the end of today's game, and you'll receive an exclusive discount.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Into the game for Atlanta, number 41.
Russell to Green.
Right.
Russell to Green. 5 to shoot for Golden State.
Watch that back door.
Short jumper won't go down. Trae Young to Allen Crabbe.
I told you the screen was coming. Rebound.
Short jumper off the mark. Russell with it up top. His team on top by 8. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Here comes the screen. To Allen Crabbe. Deep two there, won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Russell not getting the bounce. Beyond the arc for 3. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Smart play.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Block up. Here you go.
To Allen Crabbe. Here comes the screen. Down to 5 on the 24. Here's a chance from long range. Nope. First one does not go. Second one's no good. One more coming.
For Golden State, number 81.
And he knocks down that free throw. It's Steph Curry with the rock. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Trae Young to Allen Crabbe for three. And the rebound taken by Golden State. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Hawks with the basketball to Allen Crabbe. Fires the three, knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Can't get the bounce to Allen Crabbe. Trying to cash in. Shot misses there by Crabbe. To Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. That won't go.
I got this clown. Let's go.
To Allen Crabbe. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First try at the line, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip.
Get it, shoot it again. I got ball. I got so
To Allen Crabbe from long range. Off the iron, no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
And the finish at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
It was right there. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
It's the Hawks with the basketball. To Allen Crabbe. Parker. And that's rebounded by Golden State. Curry into the front court. Up a dozen. Russell. Fires the three. Rebound hauled in by Atlanta. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Alan Crabb trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw try, off the mark. To Curry. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Here comes the screen. Has a look. Rebounded by Russell. Curry to bring it up. Lead is 12. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Here comes the screen.
Screen right.
Great dish to set it up. A lot of contact. No whistle. Deep left corner. Curry still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Curry. Lets it fly from long range. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
To Alan Crabb. Oh, whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Substitution being made in this one. Look at the fight for that ball. We'll get a jump. After the tie-up, let's see who can retain it. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He's 3 for 7.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
And the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Alan Crabb. Shot won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Add 2 points to the board.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy.
And a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungry.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Jumper's good. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Warriors. Decent lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors. The Hawks have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. Have a look at the leading scores for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Atlanta Hawks are in a situation where if I was the coach of the team, I'd hope they'd be insulted by the way they gave up points in the paint. Going into the second half, these guys really need to have some pride and be more assertive around the basket defensively. The problem became more apparent to me closer to halftime, resulting in the kind of plays in our highlight package.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Here comes the screen. Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
And hits the first free throw.
Yes, sir.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Golden State at the controls. To Curry. Off the assist.
You hear coaches talk all the time about passing the ball on time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
It's a big finish. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Not that time. He missed it. Trae Young, and a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
We love to break this game down analytically. We even love to break it down more psychologically. But sometimes it's just about settling into the game. Seemed like in the first half, things were rushed. Now we finally see them have their composure and their poise.
Trae Young to Parker. Driving right to the basket. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch. And you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Jabari Parker has got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. Misses the first. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw.
Jabari Parker needs to sit down.
Cruises inside for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Here's Atlanta. Trae Young. And stuffs it home. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ballgame.
Draymond Green. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here comes the screen. Down the lane. Shot won't fall. Draymond Green snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun.
5 seconds to shoot. Has a chance. The jumper's off the mark. Working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long.
Oh, give it down. I gotta sit down. Who's this? Put him on the thing. Put him on my chair.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Free throw's good as they continue to walk.
What's your dad? Yay! Oh, he'll go sit in that goddamn cold-ass motherfucking room. He ain't gonna do nothing till you say you cold. Like I said, I'm cold for goddamn a month. Ain't gonna do shit to Tori say I'm cold, daddy. That freeze that ass room. He can go back down to 75. No.
Parker.
Hold outside. Hey, heat up.
Can't connect from inside. Stuffs it down with authority.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Give the shit
To
that
Trae
I'm
Young.
cold. Fuck. Catch pneumonia for me. Give the shit.
Beyond the arc for 3. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Trae Young. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Trae Young. Short jumper off the mark. Here's a chance from long range. Missed it. Draymond Green.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. For three. And the rebound comes down to Green.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Right.
Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in and scores. Nice move, Jay.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Golden State Warriors.
I know it's not cold. It's not said it's damn warm.
Trae Young, a couple of free throws on the way. He's struggled so far. And he connects on the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2.
See if your head don't hurt. Man.
And breaks it up.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Good. Off a spin.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
To Green. Curry. Fires the three. He drills the three.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up a three.
And they call it. It's Atlanta ball.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Trae Young at the line for 2 shots. He struggled so far. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Curry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Going to launch beyond the arc, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Here comes the screen. To Trae Young. From long range. And the Warriors have the rebound. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
Trae Young has got 2 shots coming. At this juncture, he's shooting 60% from the line. First free throw is good. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Curry with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Russell. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one. Shot from the lane won't go. To Curry. Steph Curry. Ooh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
How many times did we see this last year for this Warriors ball club? You know when that third quarter arrives, you better bring it because that's when they take it to another level.
And the finish. Slam dunk.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the ring.
To Curry. Fires the 3. Well defended. Screen coming. Trae Young. Short jumper stays out.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Add 2 points to the board.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
That is great vision to set it up. And he finishes at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Possession lies with Golden State. Curry. Over to the right side. Lets it fly from long range. They'll take that any day.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
The pass set it all up.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Curry, great feed. And Draymond Green throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. 4-3. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
He gets it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Allen Crabbe. From the painted area, won't go down. Ah, the monster stuff.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice.
I got ball. This is all me. I'm on D.
Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Trae Young. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Five on the shot clock. 2-point shot for Curry. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Another shot won't go either. To Russell. Here's a chance from long range. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Trae Young. Has a chance. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Curry with the ball. To Russell.
YouTube for Android TV.
Green. For 3. Not that time. He misses.
Google Airman
Draymond
Drive.
Green sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
It's good and 1.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
That's my conscience. So I see, I'm texting right back. My asshole, I get a wax figure myself.
Allen Krabs at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's struggled so far. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Here comes the screen. Oh, had him going there for a second. Deep three at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Warriors with a commanding lead.
It's gonna be in there till my pores close up. Y'all gotta let me back.
The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. And Jay, no surprise, the defending champs in complete control.
And we call that first-class problems. Just too many weapons, and the rich keep getting richer. When you have 5 All-Stars on one team and then NBA Finals MVP as well,
Come back in the game.
A drive through the paint, but a shot misses. It's Golden State basketball. Oh, he had him there for a second. The shot, almost.
and that's next-level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
John Collins trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's struggled so far. Free throw good, so they get the three-point play, but it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Won't go. Trae Young. And finishes strong.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
The screen sets him up for two.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Turns and slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Here comes the screen. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Fires the three, drills the three.
And that's what this game is. As the game plays, you have to adjust on the fly. That delivers the element of surprise.
To Parker. To Trae Young. Trying to cash in. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Warriors have the basketball. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Going along beyond the arc. That no good off the mark. The follow won't go either. Trae Young. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3 to Trae Young. And he buries it.
From somebody who loves to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Russell. Oh, ferocious slam inside. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Trae Young. Gets to the basket and scores.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Russell into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Here comes the screen. That one's going to be out of bounds. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Bucks have it. Trae Young to Parker.
They just got messing
From
up.
long range, Trae Young able to knock it down. Tough shot with the hand in his face.
One of the most understated things a player can do for himself after having a poor first-half performance, spending some time alone and saying positive words of affirmation. I like that you did that. Now you're on your way.
Stephen Curry with a look.
Can't
Can't connect. The follow won't go later.
Press one or anything. While you at lunch, Joshua, you don't have to bring me anything.
Short jumper misses.
Ever.
Curry to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding
You
lead.
can stop getting sick. All right? Promise?
Yeah.
All right.
It was just ball
Down
movement.
for him this time.
It was just ball movements.
Draymond Green pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives you perimeter
Yeah.
much more confidence
Yeah.
to really apply more pressure.
So don't even think about bringing me anything to eat ever. You want me to stick no more. Lord willing.
Russell
It's going to make sense.
to Green.
Half the person that ain't even done it.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebound taken by the Hawks. To Parker. To Trae Young. 5 to shoot for Atlanta. Has a look. Wide open look. Won't go. Warriors have the basketball to Russell.
It's cold up there.
Here comes the screen.
The nails, the blanket up to that window.
I can find something.
Has a chance.
Outside.
Shot by Green, no good.
Unless I turn
Parker with
it
it.
on 8.
Down a bundle to Trae Young. Fires the three. No good. Here's Curry with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Shot from the lane won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Trying to cash in. Just off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter, but the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Jabari Parker, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First one goes down.
Number 16. Subbing in for Atlanta. Number 41.
2 for 2 on that trip. Russell. Lets it fly for long range. He was 0 for 6 to start. Let's see if that three turns things around.
Well, there's this old saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This is why you've been practicing in the offseason so hard. You never let one miss deter you from taking the next.
Jabari Parker rocking the rim. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
To Green. For 3 and knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc.
I love watching these coaches' moments. The coach was literally saying, no, 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 yes, yes, yes. That's how you make coaches look like masterminds.
At Grand Canyon University, we believe in people are the truth. We, and the American youth, by honoring your sacred vocation of business, you impact your family, your friends, and your community. GCU to be a great program is 100% online. It can help you achieve your unique personal and professional goals. New business,
Shot by Russell.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that net that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
People start how often you order online. Just people order now.
I didn't even know you cooked it. That's all for it. I didn't know.
Shot clock violation. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitution.
Nobody said, well, you come to the store, so you need to find out. No. I said, shit.
Russell.
Yeah.
To Green.
Yeah. Everybody said yes.
Not that time.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
I tried to go to Delaware today. They also told me
And
no.
I'll never forget one of my first games playing as a rookie with the Bulls. I talked to Steve Nash, and Steve Nash always used to tell me, the more you come out and you get your teammates involved, the easier it will be for you to score down the stretch. Think about it. You come out, you get 7, 8 quick assists, then a ball fake on the next possession. He bit, easy layup.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Trae Young. Good look that time, but off the mark. Russell with it up top. He'll run the offense. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Trae Young. Beyond the arc for three. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Five to shoot for Golden State. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Trae Young. Georgia, and a putback slam.
Not really known for attacking the glass, but I like that hustle. We need to see more of it.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here. And I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Hawks just couldn't close this one out. While they did put together quite a highlight reel of dunks in this matchup, they did not put together a win. As we all know, style points never show up on the scoreboard. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Assists.
It's a shame only one team can win when you have such great team basketball on display. The ball movement was tremendous.
Player of the game.
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
This is what the future holds for the Atlanta Hawks. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
What do you think? I can see him from my window.
Professor Live. What's happening, everybody? Professor Live. The one just went off, getting buckets from everywhere. Had to react, had no choice. I was check it out. The one was locked in last night. Sometimes when you get a rhythm like that, there's no stopping. Clearly the defense didn't have an answer for the one last night. Big shout out and thank you to everybody who checked out this reaction video of the one just going crazy tonight. Be sure to check back for more here at Professor Live.
So,
How are you today? You take the same running every day for 2 whole weeks. You should be outside. Playing with food. I don't know. That's all. That's what you're trying to do.
it was an accident, all right? I went to the bathroom. When I came back downstairs, the couch was on fire. Oh, God, you can't know. You're supposed to stop, drop, and roll on me. I didn't know that, all right? So I just left. You were smoking in the house. Aren't you happy I'm alive? No, not at the moment, no. Oh, CJ, I'm not hooked. All right, baby, I can stop anytime I want to. And that is the number one issue when somebody is addicted to drugs. Baby, I'm sorry. And that is the number 2 line. Yeah, you're sorry. Sorry you're there. Janine, you burned down the damn house. Steel's still on the house, CJ. The house is gone, let it go. Okay?
Just a quick reminder, if you play Fortnite, Madden, GTA, or any game like 2K, your eyesight is going to be cooked by the time you reach the age of 30 years old. When you were younger, 9 out of 10 times your parents will get your distance from the screen to on to the next jersey number. The next one, story behind it. They're going to say somebody gets drafted next year and they come to Detroit and they really need that number. You're going to give it to me. Tell me I get drafted. I need it. Number 2 is homicide. Homicide. I don't just use the code. No. I get drafted and I need the 67. Yeah, that's
funny.
Parker, nice elbow Tuesday. You caught me off guard. I hope you enjoyed that little moment of yours because it's never happening again. You know, I find it so funny how you're playing victim now, but let me remind you, please,
When bad allergies attack,
trust me. Over twice.
more powerful for continuous non-drowsy hour sleep. Live Patterson Clear. Carefully, if you don't stop watching TV on your TV, well, I would say, look at Desmond now. With reward from Slim, he had confidence. He didn't need Veronica. He just needed Slim. Dog. Whoa! Oh,
That's a good question.
Yeah.
why don't break on your phone?
It's with the, that's what I'm pretty sure Doge got a piece of it.
What?
But I'm pretty sure Doge has a piece of it.
Got a piece of it.
Yeah.
You can tell your daddy to bring it down. Because
Today, I'm guessing the price of keyboards. Heavy, great quality, no cheap plastic. I guess it costs $49. Wrong, it costs $3. Number 2.
So make sure you guys are following me, but also make sure you're following me on my other social media. Much like the beat goes on. Sing somebody.
Not pants that don't fear the cold are here. A pair of pants that's the equivalent of 3 pairs of pants. Not only are they windproof and waterproof, but they're also double layered and fleece locked to keep you warm, no matter how cold the weather gets. Cotton pants that don't fear the cold.
there's some tires in there. You select one, you'll carry it over your house. Do you understand?
By the way, I met a woman named Karen, and she said she told me to tell you hello. Karen Bentley? Karen, I am not Karen Bentley. She did an HIV seminar. Oh, I was donating blood. She is. Yep. We're going out. Wait. You going out with her tomorrow? Okay, what all do you do with her? She likes
You really need for gloves that will breathe your hands all the way from the outside like a $15 might be for you. They're thermal heated and double insulated. They also have touch screens so you can use
You're all trying to fix that stuff up real quickly, aren't you? I said they really trying to fix that stuff up real quickly.
What?
We call it Dave Buster.
Bring one out of Taylor, those come out.
Yeah, they working like it ain't no tomorrow.
You're gonna be on Eureka somewhere, right?
Yeah, right next to Menards and BJ.
Yeah. Hope not in the back. Hope to be right on Eureka.
She has not taken her eyes off you since I walked in.
She's somebody that grows very
Good for you.
That's going to be more sad than the retirement. The sites these are mandatory for this winter time. Definitely get more of these. I got a 2-pack. I got the black and gray. Here it goes like this. You can also bring it down. They're free. Even if you have it up, you can still breathe. They're not going to overheat. If you have to stay warm during this winter time, you're definitely going to need one of these. Make sure you guys are great. Alright, so this is grass. Cover it. Got the little flash right there. Hey, get yourself some sites. You can use 1 pack, 2-pack, whatever it may be. Alright.
And what if we go
How long do we think? We need a miracle.
Miracle every Thursday, starting at 4:05.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From AT&T Center in San Antonio, tonight the San Antonio Spurs play host to the Golden State Warriors.
In the cockpit.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From AT&T Center in San Antonio, tonight, the San Antonio Spurs play host to the Golden State Warriors. The stars have aligned. The Golden State Warriors begin with the basketball. Stephen Curry with a look. Wide open look, won't go.
I can't believe he missed that. But look, you have to stay connected to him defensively or he'll eat you alive.
Russell into the front court. Looking to make something happen. He gets it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock.
Steph Curry on him?
Yeah.
Nance. Probing the deep. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Curry to bring it up. Leads a bucket. Ah, Steph Curry. Missed his first. That one goes. He has an uncanny approach.
Well, make that man got pay all that.
Yeah.
You know, I make real cheese, bro.
Yeah.
Real cheese, bro. So, stuck in a throat.
Still is out. Still is.
To the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. In just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Lets it fly from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Spurs have it. Ntilikina matched up with the two-time MVP. Great look and vision, leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
To Russell. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark. Driving right to the basket. Won't go. To Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Russell with it up top. They lead it, 4-point game. He wants it at the rim and scores.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Ntilikina. Fires the three. Frank Ntilikina with that long reach extends for the three.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Ntilikina into the front court. They're down three. Nice pass to get things going.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Goes to the left side. Curry. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Draymond Green rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Ntilikina with the basketball. Leads just a point. Nothing going here on that drive. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Possession lies with Golden State. Nothing going here on that drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Mitchell with the basketball. His team up by 1. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Great hustle. That's what you like to see. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Spurs. It's a big finish.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. Substitution being made in this one. Neely Keenan. Mitchell, defended by Draymond Green. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Trying to cash in. To Green. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Draymond Green, couple of free throws on the way. A career 70% free throw shooter. Can't connect on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits his second. It's a 1-2 trip. Neely Keenan in the front court. 2-point advantage.
How many of the Nazi gas chambers on the
Curry with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Steph, let's loose. Not that time.
Towards the lottery, he releases
to Neely Keenan.
Large number of prisoners were converted into the same shower and could asphyxiate in massive numbers.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by a ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Here comes the screen. Has a look. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Mitchell with it up top. Lead is 2. To Neely Keenan. Curling inside. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Curry. Shot from the lane won't go. Neely Keenan with the basketball. Leads 4. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Look, it's still early. Make your opponent work for those possessions. You don't want to start racking up too many personal fouls.
Bit too much.
Donovan Mitchell at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1-2 trip. And the basket good at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Mahoney there?
Neely Keenan.
Hey, Mahoney over there?
Up by 3.
Oh.
No makeup.
Mitchell. Pulled down by Deadman. No good. Mitchell with the basketball. Leads 3. Tanilakina. Free throws coming up.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
68 points on the immediate. Why shouldn't security?
Jakob Pertl at the line.
This guy shot in front of.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Warriors have the basketball. Won't go down. Defenders lucky he wasn't called. Tanilakina. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Dwayne Deadman sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun.
To Green. Screen coming. Warriors with 4 to shoot. To Green. From long range. No good. Tanilakina with the basketball. Up 5. Dwayne Deadman tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
The monster stuff. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Right now, San Antonio's possession to DeRozan. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Deep 2 there, won't go.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was his shot.
Knocked loose. Green. 5 to shoot. Doesn't get the bounce.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
DeMar DeRozan, 2 of 4 now.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot done.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for the Golden State Warriors, number 40, Justin Pat.
Five to shoot for Golden State. for three. Well, their first three, and they're right back in it, within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
McConnell. To DeRozan. Has a chance. DeRozan with a shot, no good. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
DeRozan. To McConnell. Down to 5 on the 24 with the interception. He was hacked. They let it go. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. First quarter's complete. This game is all tied up. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Warriors have the basketball. Russell. DeRozan with it. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To DeRozan. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
DeRozan with the basketball. Minute gone by. We've got a 2-point game in this second quarter. Stuffs it down with authority.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Spurs will take the timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. To DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan. 3 for 6 now. Spurs have it. To DeRozan. Draymond Green sends it away.
You want to go there? Oh,
We blocked that with authority.
Has a look. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
San Antonio with the basketball. DeRozan defended by Steph Curry. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
DeRozan with it. Leads a bucket. Blocked away.
Ed, that's light work.
I'm tired. That's I'm so drained out, not even want to play this. I'm so drained that I want to play this. I cleaned the bathroom and did Meals on Wheels.
Oh yeah, I'm tired. Just make her move over.
Hey, come on. You know, I get paid again on the 31st, right? So I'm just letting you know.
Well, you didn't pay me this month.
No, don't go there. I asked, did you need anything when I had $200? Yes, I did.
So how much?
When I had $200. We just got done talking about you like you didn't have to spend a $200 outfit. I could have gave you some of the money when I had it, and you said no, don't worry about.
No, I didn't want you. I wanted the food stamps. That's what I be wanting. And next month you got to save it for your permit. You want you to take my card and give it cash. I don't care.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, she said put him on the chair, big bag. I'm gonna have to knock your block.
For a guy with his ability.
To Curry. And the Spurs able to clear the rebound. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
No doubt about where that one was
Facing my own team.
Nothing going here on that drive.
How the hell do it miss?
Spurs in possession. McConnell to DeRozan. Has a chance. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Deep left corner. To DeRozan. From the painted area, won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Okay.
To DeRozan. Gets a shot up. Off the mark. Curry into the front court. Down 2. Going to launch beyond the arc.
This shoots like down basket.
To DeRozan. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Now whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Mixing things up. Hockey.
Do you want to cheat? I done told you that the one time already. I'm coming to you towards you.
Yeah.
What happened to that? You know that we just gonna have to use it. She's over 32. She's
Well, I mean, I can understand if she's angry at me or whatever she is, her feelings, you know, I mean, she's bad or anything.
On this island, thanks for the memories. Let's drink cat, ramen noodles, sweet craft, uncut gems, take me back, M to the babe, NPC, show me NPC, frenemies in quarantine, Charlie, Dixie, berries, and cream, the renegade gangs was lit, I'm gonna be in the pit, back to the notion, the lights off chick, Rosa, Ribnar, Smith, hey yo, for you know, no more Terry Joe, no say so, Corey O. Nearby flashing for some cloud, Gabby Hannah crashing out, Dana Timber, Santa Bow, Corn Cakes over, Fish Girl Pow, Me and Love You with Dawn Past, Dream Gas Time Podcast, Northwest, it's a bombastic, side eye, it's all gone fast, chicken salad, Greenwich State, great season, pilot, great. Here's the best year to ever be alive. So 1969 was apparently incredible thanks to a strong cultural revolution in music and the arts, and a strong scientific revolution thanks to the moon landing and other major breakthroughs. 1991 was slightly better after the end of the Cold War, reducing the threat of nuclear warfare, and Eastern Europe gaining democracy, bringing great deal of peace across the world. 1996, the birth of the internet was revolutionary and has shaped the future for how we know it today. There's also a strong economy and culture that makes it the top contender. 2023 was actually one of the best years ever because of life expectancy rebound from COVID-19. And naturally, it being the most recent, benefiting from the most premier technology. But the best year in history, according to historians, was actually 2019, which is when we had the highest global life expectancy, the lowest global poverty rate, and the strongest global economy in history. Additionally, there were record low levels of warfare and some of the highest overall happiness. So, if you're watching this, when your umbilical cord is cut, the tissue inside the hole can sometimes protrude outwards, which results in what's known as an outie belly button. But even if the tissue... When your umbilical cord is cut, the tissue inside the hole can sometimes protrude outwards, which results in what's known as an outie belly button. But even if the tissue does heal inward, at any point in your life, your intestines could push through your abdominal muscles. This is known as an umbilical hernia and also causes an outie belly button. When your umbilical cord is... Okay. If you try to shake a snack loose, the machine's heavy weight, up to 900 pounds...
Line substitution. Both teams making changes.
Start to fall forward.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Warriors basketball to Russell. Here's a chance from long range. Off the iron. No good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Gets it in the left corner. Not loose. Terrific hustle. Ball stays in play. Baseline drive.
Good. Off a spin. You see that confidence right there? Like it. You bet on yourself and it paid off.
Russell into the front court. Leads one. Nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collected. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
DeRozan with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Oh, the whistle. Hey, take your hands off me.
Welcome to New Age basketball. Talk low on me. That's a foul.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
Inside, archaeologists found schools, stables, and wine cellars. They also had ventilation shafts, secret doors, and even escape routes. That's because of these views as a
with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
Great job led by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Misses the first.
Now these things normally that help lock in moisture, but since the Knicks don't have them, They try
No
not to
good.
twist
Missed the
the
mark.
other areas of your body. The skin on your lips is also much thinner than the rest of your skin, making them more sensitive to things like cold air and paint. This causes the moisture to
Galloway,
evaporate
defended by Draymond Green.
leaving your lips dry and cracked. One, he charged full speed at his office window while students cheered, but the window frame gave way and he fell all the way to his neck. You see, he was trying to demonstrate the strength of the window, as he had done many times before.
DeRozan with a shot that misses.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Most people will try to call for help, but sewers are typically too deep underground to be heard.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally react?
Curry. Beyond the arc for three. Now we're off the mark. It's no good. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Buried alive during this time. O2 was connected from the coffin to the surface, allowing airflow. Above ground, a bell was attached to a pole
to DeRozan.
coffin. If you woke up trapped, only the pole could ring the bell. This signal alerted cemetery workers that you were still
unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Also with the top, down a point. Here comes the screen. Yes, D'Angelo Russell, 2 of 4 now.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
San Antonio Bull.
Instead, just have an impression on surgically.
What the hell are you
To
watching?
DeRozan. Send it away.
Do you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Its powerful jaws might snake gut on your arm. This is why you should create a small loop on the wire. Then it's
To Green. Lets it fly from long range. Second effort. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. Spurs will take the timeout as they'll talk things over in the second quarter.
Large aggressive species can have catastrophic consequences. You unless they are fixed to a pigeon's leg. Find urgently to eliminate in 1943 for World War II. Earlier that day, American soldiers were getting ready to bomb a town in Italy overtaken by enemies. But the enemy troops had already retreated because of one British soldiers had entered the city ahead of schedule. And if the bombs were dropped, they would hit the British troops on their side. The radios weren't working, so they couldn't be warned to stop. So a trained messenger pigeon managed G.I. Joe. If the snake bites you, it won't let go. Don't panic and yank it off. I could just make the snake bite harder. Instead, try running warm water off its head to diffuse it. If that doesn't work, take the snake's tail and chew on it. If it still clings on, you can use hand sanitizer, put a little in the snake's mouth. The strong smell should make
New
it
blood
release.
coming in for both sides.
And the feeling's clearly accepted. Some people feel satisfaction. This habit can specify
To DeRozan.
building up tension until the hair is full. And fulfilling my police tension. Reactions, the feelings of guilt. Some people even turn to chewing therapy before biting it out of their stomach. But then help to stop this guilt. And the hair.
Deep two there, won't go.
The ship's hull.
Russell to the front court. His team up by 1.
Scraped against their skin, causing deep cuts.
To Curry.
The saltwater
Nothing going here on that drive. Russell against Pirtle. To Curry.
Risk of drowning before reaching the other side.
Warriors with 4 to shoot.
Just meant to
Over second violation.
We listen to human first and beliefs, and listen together with business. You would take the day,
Galloway, defended by Steph Curry. To DeRozan. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Here comes the screen. Russell to Curry. Five to shoot for Golden State. Fires the three. Cleans it up. And he finishes at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the refs, no call. Let him play.
Spurs have it. Goes to the left side. The drive right to the basket. And a flash. Scores at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender did.
Curry to Russell.
Don't even. The blood clot remains between viruses like hepatitis, typhoid, and dysentery.
To Curry.
To make it national free.
Here comes the screen. Curry. Russell. That's good D. Shot no good. DeRozan with it. They trail by one. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Green. Driving right to the basket. Draymond Green goes to the line to shoot two.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing the shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Misses the second. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more important than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish it for 2 or 3 points.
Russell to Green.
I think what's real good.
Shot from in close, no good. Neely King in the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Has a chance. Neely King with a shot, no good.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited into the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting.
Mitchell with the top. Leads up bucket. Not that time.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter, but the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
To
Neely King.
Fries. I mean, I could cry every day if I'm not watching something, but I think maybe like 3 fries is probably a bit too much. How much is
the Spurs before the shot clock?
Schools in the world? Some schools in the Philippines require students to wear these.
Neely King with a shot, no good.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now, you force them to change the angle or the positioning of the pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
So we get to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen EA Sports.
What's up, nigga? Wake your ass up. Get the hell up on Josh out so he can lay down and go to sleep.
And finally, England has the longest school hours in the world.
Y'all so damn disrespectful. Get up. Go ahead, Josh. You can lay down now.
Are locked in the top
Disrespectful.
2 quarters. And these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive
exclusive
display.
secrets of Virginia. Private suites that made
Get up!
that include specific lounges, TSA.
The nigga trying to go to sleep.
Have a look at the leading
You don't see the nigga falling asleep at the kitchen table? Looking like a damn fiend.
These are some products that were accidentally discovered.
Southern barbecue chicken.
Every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively.
Real chicken breast. Homemade barbecue sauce.
Loving toasted dough were invented by expensive
Fire roasted corn. And black beans and bread. Roasted red potato. Damn green beans. This is yours, John? No. Alright, you know what I'm saying, my friend?
Just won't be in the next film session. Neither of these teams have been consistently able to maintain control of the basketball.
This shit works better than tournament. I hear my lip was fucked up 2 days. This shit is
allowed to own these things.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game.
I know some states
You can
don't allow it.
tell he's on his way to a special
If
game.
you got dogs, I don't know why they're capable.
What's up with dogs?
There's arguments to be made. It depends on the country. If you have like firearms like the U.S. and Switzerland, I think it's a fair game.
No one was to pick for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half.
So for sure.
Did you cash out?
I wish prevents illegal to own fake
These are
designer
the top plays from the
I don't think
opening
it should
half.
be illegal though. If anything, it should be illegal how expensive designer clothes are. Most of the time, it's the same material as generic clothing, which are like logo on it. Swords? Are they illegal? I really have it. Okay, well, it's good time. So I don't know if that counts. Really higher. Lions should be illegal. Turtles are fine, but only the lions is crazy. They belong to the lions.
I want a tiger.
In what situation would an average person
Sorry.
be uranium?
One pet each a hand, what would it be?
And that concludes
If
our
you had one
halftime
pet,
report.
what would it
Thanks
be?
for joining us. And see you again after the game.
These are some celebrities.
A monster.
It's Steph.
For Shohei Ohtani's
You know you're gonna have to
$17 million
bathe them and feed them bananas every day. If I had a pet, it's gonna be a tiger. Or a snake. That's worse.
Gambling addiction, having lost a total of $40 million and thousands of bets. Rihanna went bankrupt in 2009 after their retirement.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
And then Apple lost $6 million
Spurs
in
have the
four
ball.
games. Robert
Mitchell
DeVille
with the
for
basketball. Our score all even in this third quarter. Nance to Ntilikina. Mitchell. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Nothing going here on that drive. Stolen by the Spurs. Todd Ball. Make this possession count. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way. Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Okay, if Alex was a boy name, it would have been Alexander.
Here's some animals that
Frank Ntilikina has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 72%. First try, no good.
Okay, let's see. They got rid of the outline.
Good recovery. Hits the second free throw.
I thought every influence would stick. Here are some things that are making you deaf.
Golden State at the controls.
Tonight on full-on basis, but it helps you to drop roughly 7 points, which is the same drop as substance abuse
To
or
Green.
drug alcohol use. Except it's screen time is more than 6 hours per day, which will
Draymond Green, not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
Old school equals high percentage.
Mitchell with it up top. His guys now trailing by a point. To Ntilikina.
In most food areas, like if you live near an airport or a major street, health conditions like anxiety and depression, temporary gas
And the rebound taken down by Green.
Living a sedentary lifestyle,
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
points. Here are the most popular names of 2025. So many baby boomer names like Linda and Charles are exiting the nomenclature, while more vintage names like
Ntilikina with the
Luis,
basketball.
Eddie, George, and
His
Scotty are
guys
actually
now down
coming.
by a
Names
point.
are becoming shorter and ending in vowels like Lana, Mateo, and Ariana, and they're also becoming more
No, ever name your child Lana.
like Oswald and Arthur. The names that have increased the most
On a bad
popularity are
pass.
Eden,
Going to be
Logan,
taken away by
Julio,
the Warriors.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
The names that
Now
decreased the
ready
most
with a
are
couple of
Baby
free
and
throws.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by
He is
sending him to the
popular,
line.
particularly with boys, with names like Easton, Ellis, and Emery soaring to the top of
Draymond
the
Green,
team, and
couple of
names
free
ending
throws
in
on the
Nick,
way.
particularly
Shooting
popular with
50%.
girls, names
Some
like
yes,
Maddie,
some no
Jessica,
in this
and
contest.
outside of
And
Sophia,
hits the
Amelia,
first free
Scarlett,
throw.
and Emma, the most popular girl name in 2025, for the third year in a row is Olivia, and outside of Elijah, James, Oliver, and Noah, the most popular girl's name in 2025 for the second year in a row is expected to be the lead. Pretty cool.
Mitchell with the
This is what
basketball.
pregnancy looks
His
like
guys
around the
down
world.
3.
In the United States, inmates get popped up, forced,
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup.
Once at Western Prison, they usually get the potatoes,
Draymond Green able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Actually like gourmet inspired meals from time to time, like Party Stew.
Mitchell with it up top. They're down 3. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Green tosses, throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
These are the longest.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
And finishes strong.
I don't think I can do that on a 5-foot rim. I can, because that's my only choice.
At school, school in Florida, from Pittsburgh to the Memphis facility for 2 days, and Upper Campus, and then
Donovan Mitchell with the rock.
high school in Mississippi, but since
Short jumper stays out.
From
long range.
A school
Cleaning the offensive glass. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Many
Mitchell
schools
with
throughout
the
the United
basketball.
States have lost
The
women
deficit now up to 5. Here comes the screen.
And finally, students have
Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
These are the most powerful weapons in the world. So the Russians have a 3M22 Bitcoin missile, and these are some characters that were based on real people. The track is based off a wrestler called a French.
Passed it off. And count the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
These are the longest prison sentences.
Mitchell with it up top. Down 5.
Here's some words that sound bad, but they really aren't. So
It's a turnover as they head the other way. It's Golden State basketball. Flushes it home.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
If you want to measure the moisture content of the basketball, you use the subthermometer, and if you're talking about the innermost part of the building, that would be the
Ntilikina. The drive. Right to the barrier.
Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
These are some upcoming events that will destroy Earth. So the Milky Way and Andromeda galaxies are on collision course set to merge in about 5 billion years, which will affect. Here are some of the weirdest classes you can take at school. So UPenn used to offer a class called Wasting Time on the Internet, where students were required to stare at the screen for 3 hours and interact with
Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest.
And the University of Texas offers fellowship courses that do in-depth analysis.
Possession lies with Golden State.
Rutgers offers a crack on Beyonce, and California
Runner's good there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Ntilikina into the front court.
Here are some historical
5-point
moments
game.
when the wrong person got credit. So Alexander Graham Bell is being associated with inventing the telephone, but
To Russell.
a similar design on the
Three.
same day.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
The transition three-point shot is one of the most difficult shots to actually defend. It's natural for the defense to automatically run back and protect the paint. But these days, people say, why settle for a three? Why not? Especially when you can shoot the ball at that kind of clip.
Count it, and the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref's bit, and that's the game.
Here's some of the weirdest places that. Are you a jerk for doing these things? Obviously. I think it's illegal. I've definitely seen people abuse it though. Like people with like arm injuries going into their spots.
Great throw, good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game.
Takes it. Actually,
Russell with it up top. Looking to make something
I don't think
happen.
they're often that done before. Luckily, I haven't done it yet. There's just so much nicer. There's like sneaking stuff in there. Wonderful.
Green.
I think a man should give a conceit for women and old people, or disabled, or pregnant. Basically anybody but other guys.
Warriors with 4 to shoot. Shot by Russell off the mark. Neely Keenan with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Shot from the lane won't go.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that. But when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or bump fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with an element of surprise.
Russell to Curry.
He looks good to her.
Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Curry. Now that's a contest. Neely Keenan. Green always looking for the steal. Deep right corner. To Neely Keenan.
That's crazy. The South African.
Going along, beyond the arc. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Russell to Curry. 4-3. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Neely Keenan. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Now 4 for 9.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Neely Keenan into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Can't connect from inside.
Right there.
Wide open look, won't go.
Ding-dong! Ding-dong!
That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. So the Spurs keep the basketball. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Neely Keenan with the basketball. His guys down by 9. DeRozan to Neely Keenan. Nance. From the painted area, won't go down. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 up.
At the same time, I'm going to have you guys take the mask off. 1, what if we get cooked? We just might. 2, 3, what if we get cooked? We vote number 5 as the white boyfriend. Number 1.
As a diver, I always get asked if I ever hit the board, and the answer is yes. We're only supposed to be about 2 feet away from it. Any more than that, and we actually get points taken off from the judges. It's almost always our toes that hit, which isn't as serious, but it can be really sick, especially on this side in particular, because if you're the right
knocks it down from mid-range. 2 points. Take them any way you can
which is
get.
honestly why I struggle with it so much. And this is something that every single diver struggles with, because if you are the right distance, it almost always feels like you're going to hit the course, even if you don't.
To Russell. Here's a chance from long range. Can't blow the defense. D'Angelo Russell hits.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Ntilikina to DeRozan. Goes to the left side. Has a look. That's no good. Here's Curry with it up top. The lead is 12. Beyond the arc for three. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Nance to Ntilikina. Short jumper off the mark. Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
DeMar DeRozan at the line for 2 shots. He struggled so far. First one, counted. And gets both to drop at the line. The pass set it all up.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
DeRozan with the basketball. The deficit now up to 12. And that's going to get out of bounds.
I have the ball in my hands.
San Antonio basketball.
And they're screwing me over. Still the damn ball. Still the damn ball. Still the damn ball.
McConnell to DeRozan. Lets it fly from long range. Not getting the bounce.
In the way.
Throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To DeRozan. Has a chance.
Hell
Gets
no.
a look. Can't hit.
Any chance he got? They're trying to win something from the Spurs.
To Green. Fires the three. That's off the side of the ring.
Earn the damn rebound.
To DeRozan. Good look that time, but off the mark. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. Knocked loose. McConnell. Trying to cash in. Not done yet. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Lays it up and in.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
McConnell. Five to shoot for San Antonio. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Right now, San Antonio's possession. Deep three at the buzzer.
Yeah.
3 quarters down, the Warriors with a commanding lead. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Neely Kina. Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
To Curry, has a look. Shot by Curry, no good. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That won't go. To DeRozan. Nice pass to set things up. Oh, he missed a short one there. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Russell. Fires the 3. Can't connect. It's no good. Mitchell with the basketball. Down a bundle. Driving right to the basket. Has a chance. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
From long range. That out of his range and no good. To DeRozan. From the outside, no good. Terrific vision.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2 for the San Antonio Spurs. Number 40, shooting 2.
Nope. First one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. For 3. Lyles grabs the board. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Nice pass to set things up. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Not going down for him this time. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
And he missed.
Go time.
Substitutions, Golden State. Substitutions, San Antonio.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Tanilikina. The drive right to the basket. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Frank Ntilikina's got 2 shots coming, shooting 66% in this contest. First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Green. Short jumper won't go down. San Antonio with the basketball. Tanilikina. Draymond Green with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Runner's good there.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Tanilikina. Cruises inside for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Curry into the front court. His team on top by 13. Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Frank Ntilikina, a couple of free throws on the way. At this juncture, he's shooting 60% from the line. Off the mark on the first free throw.
Number 31.
Oh my God.
All right, let's bring the
Missed the second one as well.
Bro, fuck this. We lost.
Out of bounds.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Blah, 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 blah.